Hello. So currently it is January and it's not going to stay January for very long, and that is why I have to film this video right now. Today I am doing my favorite books of 2018 video, and I have been making this video annually since 2015, I think. So this should be my fourth one of these as far as I know, unless I skipped a year, which I don't think I did, but yeah, assuming this is my fourth year making this video, which is kind of crazy. I'm really shocked by that fact. Anyhow, last year I know I was the most inconsistent poster ever, and I'm pretty sure I posted my favorite books, or was it least favorite books? One of the two, either favorite books or least favorite books, in May. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I filmed that in March and then didn't edit it until 2 months later. By the way, if you don't know who I am, my name is Jenna, and I try to post videos consistently, kind of. Anyway, on this channel I talk about books and my faith and dance and all sorts of fun things, mostly books though. So if you like what you see, then feel free to subscribe so you can get more of this whenever I do post. It isn't consistent at all, but I do post now and then, I promise. So without further ado, here are my favorite books of 2018. In the number 5 spot, we have got Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This book has been out for almost 8 years now, but I just got around to reading it this year because the movie came out in 2018 and I really wanted to see it. But of course, can't see a movie until having read the book. Now I can't lie to you. The way it worked out, I ended up seeing the movie before reading the book, but I do definitely agree with most of the world who has read the book and seen the movie that the book is always better. That is definitely the case here, and I very much enjoyed this book. It's science fiction and it takes place in the year 2045. Technology has taken over the world and reality is really not a pretty place. Our main character's name is Wade Watts, and he, like everybody else on the planet, is addicted to this online kind of video game called the Oasis. Wade is one of the many people who is trying to unlock the secrets of the creator, and it's just a really, really cool story. I won't give away anything else about the plot because I want you guys to go read it for yourself if you haven't yet. Speaking is hard today. Next up we have 2 books, which I feel like I'm breaking all the rules right now, but this is my video, so I can do what I want. In places 3 and 4, we have Gemina and Illuminae, and these are both by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. Behold, more science fiction. Apparently this was the year of science fiction for me. I'm pretty sure I have a review for this one up on my channel from a long time ago, because actually both of these books were rereads. This year I really wanted to read Obsidia, but when I tried to pick it up, I was very confused because it had been so long since I'd read these books. Let me tell you that this series, this trilogy, is worth the reread. It was phenomenal both times I read it, and I'm so glad I got to reread it this year. They both follow 2 different pairs of teenagers as they survive their planet being invaded in this one, and a spaceship being invaded in this one. Lots of invasions, technology, love, and romance, and all that amazing stuff. In both these books, they're heavy, so I'm only holding one right now. And on top of that, they are just written in neat ways, cool files, that just make the reading experience so interactive and fun and enjoyable. I truly felt my heart pounding in both these books, and I could not stop flipping the pages as I zoomed through them both. Alright folks, we're getting down to the end. In the number 2 position, we have The Watch That Ends the Night by Alan Wolfe. This was the first book I read, I think, in 2018, and I must have loved it because here I am continuing to recommend it. This is a beautifully written and compelling tragedy that takes place on the Titanic, and it is entirely written in a prose poetry style, and you have, I think, 25 different voices, as they call it, people who are telling their story from the Titanic, pretty much. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It is such a masterpiece, and I fell in love with it immediately. It's just so beautiful, and it's kind of cool because one of the perspectives is like the iceberg, and then of course you've got the rich and the poor all telling their story, their experience, whether they stayed in steerage or in first class. It's all very, very interesting and heartbreaking and so powerful. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. My favorite book of 2018. Drumroll please! All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr.
This is another historical fiction book about the lives of two different young people during World War II. One is a blind French girl and the other is a young Nazi, and it's this suspenseful story of how they kind of find their way to each other. Their lives kind of collide, and it's incredible. Each chapter is from a different perspective, so they kind of alternate, so you're hearing both sides of the story, and it's so suspenseful. You can just feel it building up, and it's so cool. All the while, it is simultaneously so heartbreaking and exciting and nerve-wracking and just beautifully written. So amazing.
Alright folks, those were all my favorite books of 2018. I actually have many ideas for the future of this channel and kind of the direction in which I want to take it. For instance, I have a lot of Jesus videos on my mind, so if you're interested in that, please comment down below. And I also have some other fun little ideas in my mind that I won't share yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to do them or not. And please don't hesitate to put any requests or ideas for future videos that you have in the comment section down below. I always read comments, so if you have anything to say at all or ask anything, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked what you see, please give it a big thumbs up. Of course, feel free to subscribe if you want to, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!